Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz that's like a walk in the park. If it's the park in the Thriller video at night with no phone battery. And it's not getting any easier because we've reached the semi-final stage. We've got some super hard questions tonight, but two brilliant teams have got this far to answer them, and they are on my right. Will Chadwick, a Newcastle United supporter. Jack Karimi, whose favourite colour is purple. And their captain, Sam Hayward, who had a crossword published in Take a Break magazine. All enjoying a rummage in a charity shop, they are the Thrifters. Sam, this is huge news about the crossword in Take a Break. So late in the competition this has been revealed. Tell me a clue from it.
I can't even remember, you know. It was so long ago, but I'll tell you what, got £30 for it.
How long ago was that?
I was 13 at the time.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
But enough of this jovial crossword nonsense. We're here to play a quiz, and you'll be playing against, on my left, Alice Nettleship, who once had a goldfish that lived to be 15 years old. Charlotte Ashton, who enjoys playing computer games and watching the wrestling. And their captain, Ben Worth, who lives only 15 minutes from this studio. United by a soft spot for sunshine, they are the Suncatchers. Even huger news. Now you reveal you're from Cardiff.
Not Cardiff, actually, technically. Penarth.
Oh,
just
Penarth.
over in the Vale of Glamorgan. But yeah, really close and very convenient.
Well, I think someone's got a little advantage in this match. And it's actually a rematch. I think you all met in your first heat. What was the result there?
We lost by 1
Okay.
in a pretty high-scoring, very close game. So, yeah, hoping it'll be close again today.
It might be close, but I've seen the questions. I don't think it'll be high scoring. What am I saying? You're all brilliant. Suncatchers, you won the toss, but you've decided to put your opponents in first. So, Thrifters, please pick a hieroglyph.
Water, please.
Water will be the first question of this semi-final. 4 apparently random clues are here, and this is the first.
It's like blue or pink, isn't it, generally? And then you might pop balloons all over, rock it off. Yeah. It caused a fire, didn't it? Caused a fire.
Caused a fire.
Next, please. Have you seen that before? It's David Lynch.
Yeah, David Lynch.
I don't know anything more. I've not seen it.
I don't know anything particularly special about it.
It could still be Pink, I don't know. Next, please. Radiohead song. It's our first hit. Have they all been disowned by people? I don't know. Next, please. Stop. Have they seen musician? I don't know.
2 seconds.
Start a fire.
What's that?
Start a fire.
They've all started a fire.
They have not all started a fire, but I know which clue you're thinking of. Suncatchers, do you want to have a go for a bonus point?
What if they're all banned in China?
They are not all banned in China. They are all things that were renounced by their creators. Gender reveal parties, that's what we call Jenna Carvanidis, and this idea where you have a party to announce what gender your baby's going to be. And she renounced them, I think, primarily because she said gender is such a limited thing. Why make such a big deal out of it? You know, well, who cares? It's male, it's female, it's whatever. But there was something where a gender reveal party led to a fire, and I think it was terrible, a firefighter died. And I think that was another of the reasons. Dune, the David Lynch film, I think you knew. David Lynch said of it that it was a horrible sadness and failure to me. Creep, what's that?
Radiohead, they famously really don't like playing it. They play it very, very rarely on live gigs now, but it's, yeah, they hate it, basically.
Exactly so. And Ethan Zuckerman, who invented the pop-up ad on the internet, apologised because it's so awful. Although, frankly, I think we need an apology for the whole internet, don't you? Not just the pop-up ads. Suncatchers, what would you like for your own question?
Twisted Flax, please.
Twisted Flax. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
It could be anything, couldn't it? So.
It's also music made there.
Next, please. Next, please. Did it actually happen in those years, or maybe so different years? I think, yeah, just take the last. Next, please.
I'm sure music.
There's going to be something.
In the 1980s, I'm sure there's a musical piece. I might be wrong there, I don't know. 2 seconds.
Did they all happen in November of these years?
I think I'll take that answer. Can you tell me anything more specific?
A certain date in November.
Well, yes, they did. They all happened on the same day in November, and you've solved the puzzle. You found the essential connection. I can tell you the date, the 9th of November.
Okay.
And it is known in Germany as Schicksalstag, which you don't want to try and say 3 times while drunk. All of these things happen on that day, and it means as that day approaches, you know, as November comes around, things
wonder
get a bit
what's gonna
jittery in
happen.
Germany because it was a little bit strange. Well done. That's your first point. Thrifters, what would you like?
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
It's Endemol is the villain from.
Yeah, Fantasy Beasts.
Yeah.
But he got replaced, didn't he? Because he was Johnny Depp when he got replaced. Next, please. No.
This didn't happen. He was dead by the time she was a
Okay,
character.
try again, next one. Next, please.
Is this a difference maybe between the play and a film, or the film and a book or something?
Maybe.
It might be, but.
Next, please. Try that.
Oh, I think it's
Go on. Go on,
well,
yeah.
this is completely out of nowhere, but I think it's something like it's in some sort of sitcom, characters dressed as these.
I'm afraid it's not that. So a bonus chance for you, Suncatchers.
Actors in the films.
Okay, so we think actors who've played these people have done it in other films. So this applies to the same actors in different films.
This time I need to hear something very specific.
The side films, I can't think what they're called.
No, it's too long.
Yeah.
Let's go through the actors from the wizarding world, the world of Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts and so on. Do we know who plays Grindelwald?
Is that Eddie Redmayne?
No, it's Colin Farrell.
Right.
Fleur Delacour is Clémence Poésy.
Is it Banshees of Inisherin?
Well, very close. It's in Bruges. It's actors who have appeared in, particularly in Bruges, a couple of them, Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell, are also in those films. So by Grindelwald as the younger of the 2 main characters, that means Colin Farrell, who plays Grindelwald, is the younger hitman in Bruges. Also in that film, Clémence Poésy dates Colin Farrell. Mad Eye Moody, that's Brendan Gleeson, he's the older hitman. And Lord Voldemort is whom?
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes, and he is the boss of Farrell and Gleeson in Bruges. So you don't get the bonus, but you may choose a question.
Lion, please.
Lion. It's the music question. Good luck. Here's your first clue.
Olivia Newton-John with Fizz.
Okay, next, please.
I don't know. So Olivia Newton-John is Australian. This person.
Next, please. I have no
Cilla Black. I think. I think this is Cilla.
Yeah, I think. Next, please.
We'll meet again.
Next, Vera
What's he called?
Don't know where.
Stay Vera Lynn. We'll meet
Don't
again.
know
Physical. Olivia
where.
Newton-John, Dame Vera.
But I know we.
2 seconds.
All sung by dames.
Yeah.
All sung by dames.
All sung by dames. Very well done. Who are those dames?
So we know there's Olivia Newton-John was the first one.
Is it Kiri Takanawa?
Dame Kiri Takanawa.
The last, was it Shirley Bassey, the third one?
Of course. What kind of Penarth resident
Exactly.
doesn't know the Tiger Bay hero, Shirley Bassey? And the final one, of course,
Vera Lynn, yeah.
Of course, Vera Lynn. And they weren't all necessarily dames at the point of the recordings we heard, but all sung by dames. Very well done. Thrifters, what would you like?
I have Horus, please.
I have Horus. These are going to be picture clues. What do they have in common? Here's the first.
Not a clue. That's meant to be with. Next, please. There's times around that. Yeah, the people the people that have won time the people here together, maybe. Next, please. It will be the same person. Probably
What? Same person.
I think the last one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Next, please. We're putting a medal over someone. Could be like Nelson Mandela. Should I try that? Has Nelson Mandela been removed from all these photos?
No, but I think that's a great guess. Suncatchers, do you know?
Are they all people whose name is King who've been removed?
That's not it, but you're closer. So it's not the same person in all the pictures. In all the pictures, the person we see has had their son removed. We are looking at Sammy Davis Sr., Robert Downey Sr., Martin Luther King Sr. and Floyd Mayweather Sr. So a person with an identical name, but Junior has gone from the picture. Suncatchers, one question remains this round. The Horned Viper, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please.
Swines before, pearls before swine. Are they all potentially Oscar Wilde invented quotes about them or something? Take the
Next, please.
Tweet vicariously, voraciously,
Lunch to squash.
greedy.
Next, please.
They're all to do with pigs. I think it's pearls before swine. You can't make a purse out of a
Pigs might fly.
Pigs might fly, yeah.
They're all sayings to do with pigs.
They absolutely are. I think you got this one, Charlotte. Can you tell me the phrases?
Pigs might fly. Pearls before swine.
Pig out.
Pig out. And can't make a silk purse that's sow's ear or something.
Exactly so. Well done. All porcine phrases. That means at the end of round one, the Suncatchers have 3 points. The Thrifters have yet to score. Sequences time. What comes fourth in a sequence? And Thrifters, you'll be going first again. What would you like?
Water, please.
Water. I would like to know what would come fourth in this sequence. This is what comes first.
He's the man who designed the Oscar statuette, I think.
This is going to be Oscar tone, probably the bass star, maybe.
I think that's
Okay. Next, please. Jump to the next one. Next, please. Oh, is it most Oscars?
It could be much.
Composers?
It could be.
I don't know. John Ford, maybe. I don't know. Should I just try? First, John Ford.
Not it, I'm afraid. Suncatchers, do you know?
First, Hans Zimmer.
That's not it either. John Ford is a pretty good guess. What do you think the sequence is?
Well recognised Cedric Gibbons as being maybe the person that designed the Oscar.
Statuette.
That's not it. So, Cedric Gibbons was an art director who had 38 Oscar nominations in his life. Alfred Newman, the composer, had 43. John Williams had 53. We want the person who has had the most ever Oscar nominations so far at 59, and that is...
Walt Disney?
It is Walt Disney.
Gone for it.
Cedric Gibbons did actually design the Oscar trophy, by the way, but that's not why he's in this sequence. Suncatchers, what would you like?
2 reads, please.
2 reads. Ah, a music sequence. How nice. What will come forth in the sequence? The first is coming in now.
Oh, that's Mission Impossible. It's also Morse code.
Next, please.
So that is how you do the CPR compression. So it might be like a timing beat. It might be like dun dun. That might be 2/2.
Next, please.
This is a waltz, so it's 3/3. So it might be 5.
Is it 3/3?
Yeah, because it's dun 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 dun.
It's 3/4, isn't it?
So it's a music. Maybe it's 2/4. So maybe it's like a tango.
Can you think of anything in there? I don't know.
Try. So
Well,
something
it's
that's
not like
2/4
MI.
time that's tango or something.
A piece of tango music.
And why would that be?
We think it might be 2/2 or 4 time.
It's 2/4 time. So if you are planning to dance the tango in 2/4 time, then that would be an acceptable answer. Very well done. The Mission Impossible theme is in 5/4 time. Staying Alive, we heard at Clue 2. And why does everybody know the beat of that?
Compressions.
That's true, because if you're doing chest
CPR.
compressions, you should do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue Danube, and that's a waltz in 3/4 time. So anything in 2/4 time. I tell you a song that's in 2/4 time. What should we do with the drunken sailor? 1, 2. What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Way, hey, and up she rises.
Way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Do you know what that song's about? Do you know what that song's about? Because it's really filthy. It really is. What should we do with the drunken sailor? Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter? Way, hey, and up she rises. a lovely rendition from all of you in 2/4 time. Thrifters, come on, let's get some points. What's the question?
Twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. Ah, picture clues. What would be in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
Something like this.
Well, it's in. I think it's Russia.
Next, please. That's from the Lego movie. I don't know what that's called. No, I don't know.
No,
It's
no
called
idea.
Sparkle or something.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So it's in that, you think as well.
I think possibly.
Next, please. If so.
I don't know that is either.
Can't be Rod Gilbert somewhere like that.
2 seconds.
A picture of Rod Gilbert.
As much as I would like to see a picture of Rod Gilbert, this would not be an opportunity. Suncatchers, do you know?
England to denote EN.
Ah, not it. What are you recognising?
Well, Enya, I think, is the third one, so I was wondering if we were losing 2 letters a time or something like that.
We're gaining letters. That Cyrillic letter is Ya. That little character, a clue 2, is called Nia from Lego Ninjago, which is a TV series. Then Enya, so we're adding a letter each time. So, for example, Kenya, you could have at clue 4. What will the next question be?
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. And what would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
But what's this? It's going to be a sequence, isn't it? Next, please.
Increase in birth rates. What would you do if there's an increase in birth rates?
Next, please.
I don't know what that is. So, what would you do if there's an increase in birth rates?
what would change
Is these China policies or something coming in or being changed or?
And it feels like it's going to be subsequent to that, doesn't it?
Increase in birth rates because of the
Boomer type thing, something sort of that. I don't know.
Because of the millennium.
Yes.
Because of the millennium.
And why would that be?
We think it's generations, so we think it might be millennials.
That is absolutely right. Well done, just at the last minute there. So what is being described at clue 1?
Silent generation.
The silent generation from 1925 to 1945. The increase in birth rates, that was
Baby boomers.
the baby boomers after the war.
Generation X.
Generation X was the title of Douglas Copeland's 1991 novel, so we want to know what the next generation is called. It's millennials, which we've described as they were at school at the turn of the millennium. OK, Thrifters, last choice this round. Which would you like?
Let's try lion, please.
Lion. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Go for Vader.
Go for Vader.
Do you know where it is?
Jordan.
Okay. Next, please.
It's
Oh, I mean
cytosine.
cytosine guanine, so it's ACTG. So it'd be, if we're going to have alphabetical order, it's going to be...
You want to get the next one to be sure.
No, it's thymine, so it'd be... Yeah. It's an alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Is that how it's normally done?
Yes, well, OK.
It's up to you.
We'll go next, please, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
THYM.
You will not end the round on 0 points. The answer is THYM, and I think you could have gambled a clue earlier. What's happening here?
So they are the 4 DNA bases, adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine in double helix.
Exactly. We have whipped the "ene" off the basis of DNA. And I suppose perhaps you wouldn't want to come in early because you can't be certain what the order is, but it's the kind of commonly accepted ACGT order that we've gone for here. Jolly good. Suncatchers, 1 question left in the bottom of the barrel, the Eye of Horus. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
6 and 15.
6. Next, please. Next, please. Okay, it's yeah, I think it's dartboard.
Right. Okay.
I think
What's the last one? Then you've got plenty of time.
20 at 60.
20 at 6.
Or at 0. So it's 20 at 0 or 20 at 60.
20 at 0 is what we've got. And why is that?
It's the number that's on a dartboard at the corresponding number of minutes around a clock.
Well deduced. So, the number 6 appears at, as it were, 1/4 past,
Yep.
3 at 1/2 past to go round the clock. What is on the clock? It would be 20. Well done. That means at the end of round 2, the Suncatchers have 9 points, the Thrifters have 2. On we go to some relaxing connecting walls. How about 16 jumbled up clues? You'll be going first this time, Suncatchers. Would you like lion or water?
Water, please.
Water wall, 2.5 minutes, starting now.
Robert. So
Robert Downey, Robert Redford.
Klitschko, who's a
Yeah, he's a
boxer
boxer.
and he's Ukrainian.
But they're also sporting brothers, right? So you've
Yes.
got
Williams siblings.
Hastings,
And
Downey,
Neville.
there's quite a few.
So you've got Robert, so Robert Redford, Robert.
So it's what else we can see.
No.
You've got
Hastings is a sidekick.
nicknames for prisons, haven't you?
Yeah. Slammer. Rosemary, it's got 2 names in it. So try Williams, Brownlee, Neville and
But
Klitschko.
there's also Downey as well.
Just keep going through some of those. So California Dreaming, Rosemary, Brown is a colour. Got any other colours? Red, brown, red, rose, maybe.
okay.
What have I
Teal,
got left?
teal.
Teal.
So that would
the-
leave Wade, Slammer, Dreamin.
Are they song names or something like that?
Could be.
Dwayne Wade,
Tequila Slammer.
and why's Dreamin got the
That's got to
apostrophe
be
at
some
the
sort of. Are they? It's not going to have an apostrophe if it's an anagram, is it? Could just a California Slammer. Could that be some kind of drink, maybe?
And California Wade come from? Should we try and
Should we try? We've got a bit of time.
see like Will?
Venus Williams, Serena Dreaming, Serena Wolf, wade out into water.
That doesn't anagram to anything, does
No,
it?
let's get the colours just to make sure. See if we
Got
get
30
them right.
seconds. But you've solved the wall. What about the connections? Tell me about the first group. Whosko, Whoskow, and so on.
They're all nicknames for prisons.
Slang words for prison. And the next group, starting Klitschko.
Sporting siblings.
They're sporting siblings. Well done, not all brothers, because Becky and Ellie Downey, the gymnasts, are sisters. And the next group, Brownlee, Tealite, and so on.
They all start with colours.
They have colours at the beginning. And the last group, starting Williams.
It's like basketball nicknames.
We're struggling with this one. Yeah, they're all basketball nicknames.
Not it. I think you knew it must be California before dreaming. They can all have states before them. Tennessee Williams,
Tennessee Williams.
Alabama Slammer, Virginia Wade. But you did find all the groups and 3 connections. That's a total of 7 points. Let's bring in their opponents now, give them the other wall, the lion wall, and see how they get on. Thrifters, 2.5 minutes are available to you to solve this, and the time starts now.
Right, Lima is obviously the cocoa bean, Lima bean, there's probably loads of bean, broad bean,
Kidney
baked
bean.
beans, kidney bean. I'll do some of those for a bit while you're looking.
We've got cricketers, bowler, Flintoff, Broad, Hogarth.
Okay, should we do those first? Broad, Flintoff, Haggard, Slater maybe. Should I just try some?
Would Dina be something?
Small.
It's
Quite
small.
small.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Cowleys, what's Cowleys going to be?
Stonehenge.
Starts with coal.
Stonehenge begins
Coal.
stone. Flintoff begins flint.
Yeah,
Cowley
coal.
begins coal.
And
Slate.
Slater. Nice. Okay, cool.
Okay.
We got some points. Cocoa beans, broad beans, Lima beans, snow beans, no, baked beans, string
Cycled
beans.
that with vowels.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them.
Well, I don't know if snow beans are a thing. I'm just
No, there's kidney string, baked cocoa, broad lima.
right. Okay, so Dina, what's Dina going to be?
Well,
Baja, California. Do you put states after them? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, yes, I
So
like
what,
that.
what else? Sierra
Baked
Nevada
Alaska.
and Baked Alaska.
Brilliant.
Right, so we've got
So-
kidney, Lima, cocoa. I'm not going to do it, don't
No,
worry.
there's
5. So we've got Hoggard, Small, Snow. Are they all like history presenters?
yeah, there's Dan
Then
Snow.
Broad. Is it Broad?
Broad is a-
Should we try it?
It's the only one that works as a surname.
Should we try it?
Yeah, go on.
You've solved the wall. Very well done. Now, what about the connections? Tell me about Coalesce, Flintoff, and so on.
They begin with a stone.
Yeah, coal, flint,
yeah.
stone.
They begin with rocks,
slate,
exactly
yes.
so. And the next group, Baked, Diner, and so on.
You can put a US state after them, or
Well spotted. Baked, Alaska, Diner, Washington, Baja, California, and Sierra Nevada. The third group, Broad, Snow, Hoggard, and Small.
I think they're all
The cricketers, England cricketers.
They are the England
Bowlers, I think.
cricketers. They are all bowlers, that's right.
Nice.
And the last group, Lima, Kidney, and so on.
Those are the pesky beans.
They are 4 of the many, many beans on that windy wall. But you weren't blown away by it. You got 10 points for everything. So very well done. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The Thrifters have 12 points, the Suncatchers have 16. So that all-important place in the third place playoffs will be decided in the missing vowels round. Fingers on buzzers teams, I can tell you that the first group of disguised clues are all apparently random countries. Suncatchers?
Mongolia.
Correct. Thrifters?
Bolivia.
Correct. Suncatchers?
Austria.
Yes, it is. Thrifters?
Ethiopia.
Well done. Next category, what connects those apparently random countries? Thrifters?
They all have red on their flag.
Yes, they do. Thrifters?
They are all landlocked.
Correct. Suncatchers?
Their names all end with the same 2 letters.
Yes, they do. Thrifters?
They all border countries with 5-letter names.
And we've got to the end of that category. Next category, book titles with their words in alphabetical order. Thrifters?
Heights Wuthering.
Yes, it is. Suncatchers?
Chatterley's Lady Lover.
Well done. Thrifters?
And Lion, the Wardrobe Witch.
Well done. Thrifters?
Brave New World.
And Brave New World. Next category, a Greek deity and their weapon of choice. But we will not have that category. Zeus and his thunderbolt may leave the stage because the bell has gone. And at this point in the quiz, I can tell you that the Suncatchers have 20 points and the Thrifters have 20 points.
Oh, my God.
So, the bell has delivered us a tie-break situation. You know what this means. Captains only will play a single clue. Teammates may not join in. I won't give you the category. If you buzz in with the correct answer, you will thus ferry your team to the final. If you buzz in cleverly with the wrong answer, congratulations, you take your team to the third place playoffs. So, fingers on buzzers, captains. Good luck. Here's your clue. Thrifters?
All's well that ends well.
And it does end well. Many congratulations. All's well for everybody because you Thrifters are in the final of this season of Only Connect and you Suncatchers have made the third place playoffs. I congratulate you all highly. There is no bad result at the end of this show. And how many did you get right this week? Really? And how many of those are sort of right, like you had an idea what the sequence might be, but you didn't come up with a fourth clue? And you still count that as a point, do you? You're letting yourself down. Goodbye.